What's up, world? You know the boys from the Rise Up Rundown are back to talk Falcons gang. Put it all on wax for y'all. So we got some interesting rumors or reports, if you will, that yes, Mr. 2 Chains, Mr. Kirk Cousins, Kirk-o-Chains is hanging out in a suburb of Cleveland, Ohio. He's in Westlake. We got pictures in 4K.
Yeah.
So now with Russell Wilson signing with the Giants, do y'all think that up the chances for Kirko to get up out of here and get traded to the Browns?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's a chance. I don't think he's going anywhere, but there's a chance. If he goes anywhere, it'll be the Browns.
Yo, why is he hanging out in the suburbs of Cleveland? No,
Yeah.
He's not from there. He ain't got no family over there.
He might
He ain't
have
never played there.
We don't know what he got.
You know?
But listen, he's in 4K, like KP said. He's in 4K. So the narrative is the narrative, right?
Yeah.
And
facts.
To answer the question, yes, it does up the chances because the building blocks are falling into place.
Yeah.
So Kirk now can go ahead and
like
get
Tetris.
out. Mm-hmm. Right. That's what has to happen. It's exactly what it is.
Well,
so, yeah.
Well, there's only...
I mean...
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, well, I was just going to say there's only like 3 legitimate vacancies left. I mean, you got the Steelers,
right,
Titans, and the Browns. And
yep,
Aaron Rodgers, he's probably going to be on the Steelers. And then the Browns, they're probably going to get Cam Ward out of the draft or whatever. So I'm not the Browns. I didn't mean to say the Browns.
The Titans, yeah.
Yeah, the Titans are going to get Cam Ward out of the draft. So that just leaves the
That's
Browns.
Right.
You know, so, I mean, yeah.
I don't know, man. I kind of see this a little different, though, because I think there's actually another opening that we ain't even talked about. I think the Oakland Raiders is an opening because the last time I checked, they don't got no quarterback, and they're not in the number 2 or 3 draft position to draft Shador or Cam Ward.
They got Geno. They went and traded for Geno.
Come on, bro.
Geno is what you talk about. Geno's a legit QB, man. I mean, they need to draft somebody.
Is Geno a legit QB?
Yeah. You can listen, man. You can revitalize your career.
He don't got DK no more. DK is not out there to protect him no more. He don't have Tyler Lockett no more. That's true. All he got is Brock Bowers.
Hey, that's all you need.
No, you need more than one guy to get busy. You need more than one guy to get busy.
That's all you need. I mean,
you just saying that because you're a Georgia guy.
Hey, that's all you need, baby.
You're a homer, man.
What I'm saying is the Raiders are in the business of like trying to be relevant, right? They're trying to carry it. They're trying to carry themselves so they could be themselves. So Geno is a perfect stop.
Say that again for the people in the back. I like that one.
Okay, you like that? They're trying to carry themselves until they can be themselves. So in order to do that, you need a viable product. And they're in the right place. They got Geno at the right time. I think it's going to work. But like you said, he doesn't have the weapons that he did in Seattle. That's a fact.
Exactly. And y'all heard it here first from Shock G. So if you want to get your quotes up, you know where to pull up at. But I also see a potential that the Steelers could jump into the mix and leapfrog the Browns and trade because we really don't know what Aaron Rodgers is going to do. From what the reports are, Aaron Rodgers want to go be Brett Favre 2.0 and go to the Vikings. And I want to see that. I want to see the sign show.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Aaron Rodgers, if he's going anywhere, it'd be the Steelers, and he definitely ain't going to Cleveland. So Cleveland, anything Kirk Cousins is going to end up on Cleveland unless they miraculously find something else to do, and that's going to be that. If not, Kirk's going to be with us or whatever. We gave him that. He got that $10 million. He's going to be with us.
Well, the thing about the $10 million, though, that isn't. We actually don't pay that until next season.
Yeah, but we still.
So that's a good thing. Yeah. And here's the thing: if we can trade him, we get the $10 million back. So if he's on another roster next year, we get the $10 million back. Yeah, that's the way the contract was structured. It's kind of crazy.
Okay, then I must have been confused about that then because I thought we had to get rid of him in a certain amount of time. And since we did,
no, everybody thought that, and then it was some local guys that dug deep into the contract. Mm-hmm. A lot of people thought that, but basically what happened was talk about massaging the contract. So he's in a situation where Now, if he's on the field on day one, yes, we do have to pay the $10 million.
Yeah.
But if we can get him up out of here, we get the $10 million back. So right now, that's not even counting against the cap right now.
Yeah, so
that wouldn't count against next year's cap.
Yeah, and we got to get rid of him with a trade. We can't just release him, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily. No, not necessarily.
Whoa.
We're not releasing anybody. That doesn't make no sense. But if he gets released and he signs with another team, depending on what his salary cap is, we still get the money back anyway.
Yeah. Well,
so the way the contract was structured.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't like that narrative that people kept saying we have to release him and all this. No, we don't.
We don't. He can
First off, you need a backup quarterback. Right.
Well, you gotta hold that clipboard.
Well, here's the thing. After all the lying he did and not telling us that he was injured and all that, and he wants to, he wants to be a starting quarterback, but he lied to us and all that. We should put him on the bench and let him be a backup and sit there and rot.
Yo, you want to punish the guy, huh?
Oh, yeah, he needs to be. He needs to be. He destroyed our season.
You want to put him in timeout?
Yeah, he destroyed our season last season. He didn't tell anybody that he was injured, and we all had to suffer. We didn't make the playoffs because of him. We put Penix in late because he didn't say nothing to nobody. So now he needs to sit on the bench and rock.
Nah, man, y'all putting way too much on Kirk-o, bro. Raheem got to step to the front of the congregation. He needs a bunch of that smoke, dog.
Yeah.
He's first in line for who tanked the season is Raheem Morris.
No,
Kirk might be second in line.
Has his, he's part of that too. We just weren't talking about him, but yeah, he's part of that too. But since we're talking about Kirk needs
put the pressure on Kirk, man. First, you over here, you got us tampering. You over here exposing ourselves to the world, and then you want to tell the truth, and then you want to come back and lie. You want to be valiant, Mr. Valiant. Look, I wanted Kirk to work out, but he didn't. Okay, he did not. And that's the facts. Mike's telling the truth. Make Kirk pay. You either get him up out of here and get something for him, or you hold that clipboard like Penix was doing.
I'm right.
Kirk should have been watching Lil Woody, man. Lil Woody didn't tell nothing on Slim on Slim.
They don't make him like that no more. They don't make it. See, Kirk-o, he's a millennial, man. He's a millennial, bro. They don't make him like that no more.
Shout out to Woody, man. He did not tell another. He didn't tell a word on Thug. He did all that telling and then got on the stand and said, I don't know what y'all talking about.
Hey, man.
I made it all up.
These boys squeal.
That's what Kirk-o should have did, bro. That's what Kirk-o should have did.
Listen, but I like Kirk-o, man, but hey, man.
I like the possibility of this Browns trade and saying the Browns' number one choice is Abdul Carter, which, man, if they pick Abdul Carter and having him and Myles Garrett, oh my gosh, that defense gonna be scary. That's a lot.
But see, guys, that's the league. That's why Falcons fans, we got to get out this mindset of gloom and doom.
Offense.
Well, that first, that's on Raheem. That's on Raheem and Terry. But as a fan, like, you can't be all gloom and doom all the time because every team is just it's a game of inches. You one or two players away from being back in the playoffs. Look at the Commanders. You know what I mean? One player away, they back in it.
They went from the lottery to the playoffs.
Exactly.
They went from the lottery to the playoffs.
That's what the league is. The league is just a game. You're not that far away. Even if you're in last place, you're not that far away from being a viable product. And we got ourselves a quarterback. We need to go in and stop playing and get our defense together and let's run this thing.
Yeah, but you got to trust your team to make good decisions too. So I don't.
Yeah, no, that's exactly. I hear you.
Exactly. So if we talk about good decisions, hopefully we can get a third round pick out of them for Kirk-o.
Yes,
that's a good start in compensation.
I don't think we will. I think we're going to get either like a fourth or fifth or something like that.
I don't want to. I can't do it for a fifth. I can't do that fifth, man. I got
to hang up the phone for a fifth. I got to hang up the phone for a fifth. That don't even make no sense.
Yeah, man, I can't do that, man.
We don't want a fifth. We don't even want a fourth. We want a third, but I don't think anybody.
A fourth is better than a fifth?
Yeah.
I'll take a fourth. I'll take a fourth.
Yeah, I don't think anybody in their right mind is going to give up a third for Kirk right now.
Well, no, it just depends on how desperate you are. If we sit him down on that bench, you sit him down on that bench, and then someone loses their starting quarterback, which is happening.
Somebody get hurt. Yeah,
exactly. That's why we keep him. That's why you keep him.
If Justin Fields keep playing like how he been playing, New York will be calling us real soon. Garrett Wilson want a real quarterback. But speaking of wanting a real player, man, let's talk about the remaining free agents. We got some holes to fill, mostly defensive. We know Grady Jarrett got up out of here, unfortunately. You know, we were able to fill the center position, which is great. I feel good about that. But turnover on defense is really starting to kind of show its head. I feel like at this point we have to go full Pokemon. I want them all. I need everybody. This is Avengers Assemble time. Y'all remember at the end game when Captain America had the hammer and he had the shield, and then everybody popped out and he said Avengers Assemble, and it was literally every Avenger ever. That's what we need, man. That's what I need my defense to be.
Yeah, you need everything. I mean, Endgame, the women united.
Everybody was there.
Hey, bro.
Pepper Potts, Rhodey, Black Panther. I need them all, man. Hey. Man, y'all know my theme, bro. I gotta have them all, man. I gotta have everybody.
Yeah, but you know, and that's what I'm saying. When we say let Terry cook and all this, and Raheem, you know, with all this rah-rah stuff, hey man, you got to show me. All right, we got to be from Missouri for a minute, because you got to show us what you gonna do. All right, we signing kickers from Germany, from program Germany? From the NFL.
And we got a kicker.
I mean, come on, man. Long snappers. That's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it for this fan base. Atlanta is a smart fan base. All right, you already know how we show up. You got to either be all in on us, or we're gonna give you some hell. So,
bro, first off, with this city, there's too many other things to do if the games are bad.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
We ain't even got the luxury LA got with the beach and all that. It's just going down here all the time. So there's too many other things for us to be interested in if the games are bad. But expert, let's talk about who's left of the available free agents. So why don't you kind of give us a couple of those people that we looking at?
Well, one of the ones that I like is Za'Darius. I think it's Za'Darius Smith.
Za'Darius.
His name was Za'Darius. You know, I always pronounce.
That's all right. That's all right, brother.
Name wrong, so I'm gonna get it wrong.
Bro, we know you country.
Yeah, no, I'm from the city, California, baby. Come on now. But Za'Darius Smith, you know, I kind of like him. You know, I mean, last season he had 9 sacks, 35 tackles. I mean,
across 2 teams.
Yeah, exactly. So he's still doing his thing. He hasn't let up. So I really like him, and I hope that we can, you know, snag him up. There's also they have Von Miller. Now Von Miller is older. He's 36. He's a future Hall of Famer. He was released by the Bills before the start of free agency. So he's in there. He'll really be like more of like a mentor for the front five.
Yeah, kind of like Calais Campbell was about a year ago 2 years ago now.
Exactly. So those two, you know, I really like out of free agency. So those definitely.
I mean,
I'll be honest.
Tell me, to be honest with me.
I don't know that I want Von. First off, Von's washed up, and
he is. Yeah.
He's a great player, number of respect. Von got an actual opportunity to possibly be a Hall of Famer, possibly. But talking about a 2-time Super Bowl champion, I agree. Talking about a 2-time Super Bowl Hall of Famer, but he ain't get nothing done last year.
No,
and he was injured the majority of the time. And now dude got domestic violence issues off the field. I'm good.
That's true. That's
good.
I'm
willing to put up with that when your production is up. When your production is down and you long in the tooth, I pass, man.
No, you put up with that when you're on the cusp of having a front that's going to do something. Like we're not on the cusp of anything with our defensive front. If you got 2 guys that could go get it, then you bring in Von Miller, right? Or if you got 1 guy, you need someone to raise up the pups. But we're not in a situation where Von Miller cannot be our lead dog. No, sir.
No.
Well, you never know. Von Miller may go back in time and just, you know, bring it back out.
No, he's not getting the hot tub time machine.
Hey, you're right, Mike. I mean, but again, it comes down to being from Missouri, man. You got to show me, right?
Bro, if Von Miller is our lead pass rusher, we basically driving around.
In a what?
A Chevy Cruze. Not a Malibu, but a Cruze.
That's disrespectful, KP.
With no oil change, no tires.
Whoa.
With the check engine light on.
I thought you was going to say like in a 96 Impala that ain't been touched up or nothing. You know, I mean, Von is Von, right? Von is Von. No. You said a Cruze.
You talking about a 96 Impala that's rusted out?
I mean, that needs some work, because Von he's a Hall of Famer. He's just
let me ask you this.
Tooth.
Would you rather have Von Miller back or Judon? I'll take Judon personally. Younger,
Judon, of course.
Younger.
Yeah,
I'll take Judon.
If I can have it my way, I'm taking Judon and Za'Darius Smith, bro. Yes. Now I got something to work with.
Well, we got old boy from the Chargers.
You talking about Fox?
Yes, but but that's like he's the second wave or whatever. We need a combination. We need two more.
We don't
people.
even know this guy what he did last year. This is a gamble. We out here shooting dice with him. This is a gamble.
Yeah,
him.
you're right. Yeah, that's what I'm
Leonard
saying. Terry got it. Yeah,
I like that. We like that. So, but I would like to. I rather see Judon come back. How y'all feel about Asante Samuel Jr. pulling up and being a Falcon like his dad?
Asante Samuel Sr. was on time. Asante Samuel Jr. I don't know. That's money. I mean, that money needs to go to the front, man. You got Floyd, you got Pink Floyd, and you got the Sly Fox. That's not enough.
And you got Arnold Ebiketie too. Can't forget him.
Yeah, Ebiketie. I'm sorry. Yeah, we need more.
Well, I just think people are low on Asante Samuels right now because, I mean, he only played 4 games last season. You know, he had a shoulder.
Yes.
Facts.
So, I mean, because if you look at the seasons before that, you know, he played all 17 games of the last 2 seasons, the 2 seasons before the last one. So, you know, I mean, I think you can give him a chance. I mean, he only played 4 games. You know, I'm sure he still got something in him.
And he got I think 4 INTs in it for his career.
Yeah.
I mean, he's solid, man. He's got the pedigree. He's got the footwork. Asante Samuel Jr. is nice, right? I'm just saying, what are our priorities right now?
Yeah.
Well, you know, we need a corner, but you can draft a corner.
We do need a corner, man. We are desperate for a corner, brother.
But we're more desperate for you know, but
you gotta get some heat up front. We gotta get some heat up front.
Yeah.
Like I said, like we said last week, the first wave, it's only one half of a wave. You can't ride it. You can't ride it. You can't get on that boogie board and ride. No, you can't do that. We need more.
I mean, Asante Samuels, his last full season, he had about 63 tackles, 2 interceptions. Nothing big, but it was still serviceable. You know, so
I'll take those numbers. I mean, I remember we were hoping for Jeff Okudah to do that, and that didn't happen at all.
Yeah.
So I'll take the 67 tackles because here's the thing: if we can make the quarterback hold the ball longer, so maybe we're not a team that's going to get you necessarily with the pass rush, but our coverage is so good to make you hold the ball. Now the pass rush can get home, and now we're not dependent heavily on AJ Terrell. My thing with AJ Terrell, he's not a bad corner, but he's not a shutdown guy. On top of all that, he's a dude that gets a lot of penalties, man, because he cannot keep his hands off of people, bro. Always getting pass interference because he's holding on to people. So
what we're not accounting for is Clark Phillips' maturation. I think Clark Phillips is a special player, right? AJ Terrell, he is what he is at this point, right? We thought, I mean, at one point he was tracking to be a top 3 corner in the league. I don't think he's that anymore. I still think he's top half though, right? He's our strongest corner, but I think Clark Phillips can tackle like Asante Samuel Jr., you know, and Clark Phillips has good ball skills. So we need to get to the quarterback in order to force some more turnovers. That's what we're waiting to see.
Yeah, but I don't like the heavy us kind of relying so much on Clark Phillips and Mike Hughes. I don't really trust Mike Hughes at all. He's known for getting burned and having bad penalties at the worst time. He has a reputation for that. So those are the things that worry me when I talk about the Falcons. So that's why I said we need some help on the other side because we're relying too heavily on a guy. Plus, you're relying on a guy that's a man corner that's playing a zone defense. He's already miscast. So we're going to have to bring some help in.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I think our best bet is going to be to try to re-sign Judon to a lesser contract than what he was on.
I like that.
Yep.
I mean, if you look at the last month, he had 3 sacks, 10 tackles. He came on.
He started to figure it out.
Yeah, he was starting to figure out towards the end. So I say we re-sign him to a lesser contract and see what he does next season. See if he can keep that momentum going.
Yeah.
Plus, now that Jimmy Lake is gone, maybe things will get better because I did not like seeing Judon drop in coverage. That's not what he does, bro. He's a pass rusher. Cut that out, bro. You don't ask no pass rusher to be a coverage guy. It don't make no sense.
Now, all right, let's be fair. Now, the times he did drop back, now I want you guys to know, all defenses, they'll do that with their defensive end and their outside linebackers. They will. That's just how it is. A guy will drop back.
But not 3 downs. Not for 2 downs. Not on 3rd down when I need him to get to the quarterback.
It did seem like he dropped back at the most inopportune time, which is maybe that's the Jimmy Lake effect. However, I think if we get Judon getting some sacks, getting to the quarterback consistently with Leonard Floyd over there, all that stuff goes away. You're not going to be talking about that anymore. The more the numbers go up, the more we get them 3 and outs. You're not even going to be worried about him dropping it because he's going to drop. Defensive ends are going to drop in coverage. They're going to cover the flats. That's just the nature of these schemes, right? We got to confuse
right because
QB.
we changed schemes. We're in a different scheme than what we were, prior to Raheem getting here. So I get that, but what I'm saying is I don't want the guy dropping in the flat and it's a 3rd and 5. I need you going after the quarterback. What are we doing? You don't even do that on Madden. You don't even do that on Madden, bro. What are we doing? You ain't even do that in Techno Bowl. That don't make no sense.
Hey, man, you remember Techno Bowl, everybody came. You picked the right play. They
at your head. They at your head, man. I need heat on the quarterback. So we're going to find out. We're going to see, man. We want to hear from y'all. Who do y'all want us to draft as far as, in the draft? What are y'all looking for? Y'all looking for a corner? Y'all looking for an edge rusher? And what do y'all want us to do in the remaining free agency? Because right now, we got some people out here. We need to be on the phone with Za'Darius Smith right now. And, Matthew Judon. Hey, man, we want both of y'all, okay? We
Pick
need
up the
both
phone,
of y'all
Terry. Pick up the phone, Terry.
Yeah.
Quit being scary, Terry.
Exactly.
So y'all continue to like, share, subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one. Pull up on the boys. Hey, we need y'all to follow us on Instagram at The Culture One. Real easy to find. We'll see y'all in the next one.
Peace.